Hey guys, welcome back. This week, Miroku, the Miroku MK Game. This gun was produced in limited numbers as an EVA special. It is sold as not pairs, but you get two of them, and they are consecutively serial numbered guns with colour matched wood. The grain isn't matched and they're not a pair, but they are consecutively serial numbered, so that you could, I guess, treat them as a pair. I'll do the oily bits first. Before we get into shooting impressions, etc. We've got 32-inch tubes with Invector Plus chokes, 18.7 board, 3-inch chamber, non-ventilated mid and top rib. The top rib is a 6mm game rib with a steel front bead. We've got a sort of a hunter, I wouldn't call it a beaver tail, but it's certainly not got no beaks or anything. It's just a nice hunting style forend. Hand cut checkering. The wood is apparently a grade 6. Grade 6 to 7 according to the website, and it is certainly nice. There's a nice bit of figure in it, lovely bit of fiddleback, American walnut as usual. With a you get the little roundel, so you have your initial carved in it. Coming back to the action, it is nicely done. It's all laser engraved. We've got pheasant on one side, I guess partridge on the other. Quite that sort of deep cut laser engraving style with finishing cuts in the acanthus bordering. It's very nicely done, as usual, as you'd expect. All the wood to metal fit is lovely. It's just nicely done. There's some nice sort of acanthus picked out up here on the top lever, and some bordering down here on the top strap where the serial number is, coming down to the automatic safety. The trigger is an inertia unit. Basically it's a superposed, so as you would expect. Going back then, we've got these teardrops, no palm swell to speak of, hand cut checkering, nice sort of gamey feeling grip, 3656 drop, in a 15-inch length of pull, and a Packmeyer pad. That's about it for the technical stuff. It's quite front heavy, I would say. We're what, an inch in front of the pin for balance, and you can certainly feel that when you're moving the gun around. It's not what I would describe as your sort of typical lightweight game gun. It's definitely not light. It's 8.7 pounds. I would say that this is much more of a high pheasant gun. Definitely for those really big birds where you're drawing a line and you really want that inertia and you want to draw a nice non-snapshotted line where you're getting those tall birds. This is the gun for you. It's not for close-up stuff by any stretch of the imagination. However, to shoot, it is very nice. No recoil impulse to speak of. It's very, very nice to shoot. It swings well, to be honest. I mean, for as you would expect, an 8.7 gun, it actually shoots really well on clays. I've got no problem with it at all. Yeah, I prefer for it to be a little bit more neutrally balanced, but to be honest, it being what it is something that you could easily take out on the clays and shoot it as a double duty gun. Obviously sold where you get two of them, and apparently, well, according to the website, an ABS case. I haven't seen it, but yeah. It's not for me. I like it. It's certainly nice to shoot, and I think it's very pretty, but I'm not into big pheasant days, therefore I would probably tend to shy away from this. I've certainly noticed when you're shooting high volumes of cartridges through it, really, really heavy heat haze off these barrels when you're shooting a lot of them. Obviously, if you're shooting pairs and you're double gunning and you're passing it backwards and forwards, they're not getting as hot. But that's not the kind of shooting I do. If that's what you're into, however, you might want to get on the phone and have a look. The pair that we've got here, one hasn't been shot, this one has, so this one is available to try. And yeah, like I said, I've enjoyed shooting it. It shoulders well enough, but it feels like a long, heavy gun for a game gun. But like I said, it's definitely not for the kind of shooting that I would normally do. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it. Any questions, comments, etc., leave them below. Give me a like if you enjoy the channel, and please do subscribe. You can follow me in the usual socials, Instagram, etc. Links are on the channel page. The channel is, of course, supported by Bywell Shooting Ground, Mac Wet gloves and hull cartridge. Guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.